So we're back, episode 30 of the Dan and Ninko show. We have a big episode coming your way. We're going to go through the schedule, which dropped last night at 8 o'clock, and everyone's going crazy, saying that the Patriots, the NFL has made the Patriots schedule easy for them so they can win, which makes no sense to me. But we're going to go through the schedule. We're going to talk wins, losses, odd because there's 7. It's just so weird to be like 17 games.
Ends January 9th.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
It normally ends it's December.
It's December usually.
Yeah, it's January 9th now. They get 2 January games.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking a Coke from McDonald's because I drank 2 bottles of red wine last night and it hurt
Couldn't
my
handle
brain.
your wine.
What's that?
Couldn't handle the wine.
Couldn't handle the wine. But it was good. It was very good. It was from Italy.
No such thing as good wine. No such thing as good wine.
I went to Carmelina's, played some golf with my buddy. My buddy came in town, so we went and hit the links, granite links, actually. I lost about 30 balls because that's a crazy course. It was fun. We had a great time.
Do you buy, expensive balls? Because I don't think you would. You actually do. I see that now.
They're all free. As many tournaments and things that I can do.
So they all have a logo.
They all have logos on them. Yeah. So I was playing with Coca-Cola balls, which is odd because I'm drinking a Coke right now. Coke, Titleist,
Gillette,
Boston Private. Shout out to Boston Private. I was hitting
Boston
those.
Private balls do you have?
Tons.
Yeah,
tons.
All
they
in the
give me
woods,
tons of Boston Private balls. I had custom Ninko 50 balls given to me, which I did not want to lose because they're cool. I lost one, so someone's going to find a Ninkovich. It says Ninko. Where'd I get them?
Well, where'd you lose it?
Oh, no, somewhere in the woods. I don't know.
No, what course?
Oh, Granite Links.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost one there yesterday.
You had those balls at the end,
so,
and you lost everything.
I brought one out.
Point?
It was the special Ninko ball. Listen, it was the special Ninko ball. It was a par 4. It was about 320 yards. The people were on the green. No joke. I mean, you could ask my friends. Teed off thinking, there's no way I'm going to hit them. I rolled it up to on the green. Rolled it on the green with them standing there. I thought they would be mad, but they were like, no, that was great. It was the only good shot of the day. Everything else was...
Yeah, by the time you get there, they were pissed off when they first
Probably.
hit. Yeah.
Probably pissed. Almost killed them with the ball. But that was the Ninko ball. That's why the Ninko 50 ball.
Where the Ninko ball the next hole?
Then I lost it because I thought it was my good luck ball, and then I shanked it into the woods, and it was gone.
All right, so to the schedule. We're going to skip the preseason.
The schedule.
We'll skip the preseason.
It doesn't matter preseason.
Opens up again September 12th against the Miami Dolphins at 4:25 on Sunday, September 12th. At home.
It's here.
The Patriots are already a 2-point favorite, which is crazy to me. I don't
understand how they're a 2-point favorite. But
no, I just don't understand how you could even put it out yet. You don't even know anything that's going on.
No, that's just the way it is.
Injuries and all that. I mean, of course they're going to be favored. They beat Miami last year.
I would say that is going to be a win because it's usually hard for the Patriots to go down to Miami. And their last game of the year, game 17, is in Miami.
But it goes both ways because you'd want Miami to come here in the winter. It would have been better if there was 2 late games.
Well, put it this way. When you're in training camp and you're running around in the heat here, because it does get hot and humid here.
Yeah.
It's not Miami heat, but you're still conditioned to it. So when you're here and you have to go down there, yes, it's hot. But it's hot pretty much everywhere through training camp, and you're running, you're used to it. The hard part is when it's 30 degrees here and you're running and stuff here and there's no humidity. Then you go down there and it's 80 and it's humid and you're ripping off your pads because you can't breathe. So for me, I think that it's harder for us to go down there at the end of the year, and that's why usually that one was.
Who's the starting quarterback?
Mac Jones. You kidding me?
It's not.
Of course.
No,
of course it is. It's Mac Jones. The guy can throw a spiral.
It's Bill Belichick.
Yeah, Bill Belichick can't throw a ball.
Do you really think Mac Jones is going to be the starting quarterback?
100%.
After all the years you've been in New England and seen him
never
start a rookie.
When's the last time they drafted a first-round quarterback?
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe. Did Drew Bledsoe start week 1?
Belichick wasn't on the team.
Doesn't matter. First-round quarterback. That's
Carroll.
above Bill.
Oh, no. Was it Parcells? It was Parcells.
Hey.
It's not above.
Yeah. Call him up.
You really think that Kraft would
make
call
the
him?
move? He's starting week 1. Yeah, make sure of it. Okay, yeah, tell the media that's Cam. Yeah, I get it. Okay. You got it? Good.
You actually think that would happen?
Yeah.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You are definitely becoming an ESPN commentator now. Like there's no way that would ever happen.
That Kraft would call down the bill?
No way.
You think
They
they're
tell him
selling
who's gonna
more Mac
start?
Jones jerseys right now or Cam Newton jerseys?
I still think you're 50-50 because a lot of the country likes Cam Newton.
A lot of the country doesn't matter. I'm talking about New England. This is
In
our
New
own,
England?
This is New England country.
It's tough because you have to assume that Mac Jones is the
Starter.
That's the
Yes.
heir to it all, but he's not going to start. Barring an injury, he ain't starting.
Barring an injury,
even if he looks better than Cam.
I'm talking 7-on-7, just throwing the ball like 7-on-7, 7 people out there,
But
against 7 defenders.
But their offense is going to
Hit
be
your
a
back
power
foot.
offense.
Boom.
They're going to be a power
and
offense.
it's set up for who? To run the ball and set up play action pass. Who's that set up for? Better.
Well, no, because you're going to have Cam Newton running the ball.
Cam Newton can't run.
He can.
No, he can't.
He's like a
Did he
big
run
running
well
back.
last year?
He had like 10 or 12 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, within the 5-yard line, of course.
What you need.
Anyone could have scored
It's like
those
your boy
touchdowns.
Tebow.
Running. Oh, don't get me started on Tebow. 34-year-old tight end. Get out of here.
It's a weird relationship between him and Urban Meyer. Huh?
There's something going on there.
There has to be.
Got to be something.
All right, so we'll hit that next. We'll go to the next game.
Okay, so they're hold on.
So they're
All
1-0?
So they're 1-0 right
With
now.
Cam Newton as a starter.
1-0. No,
The next game is 1 o'clock against the New York Jets
another win.
at the Jets.
2-0.
2-0. Okay, and then they come back home for a 1 o'clock game against the Saints.
That's a win at
3-0.
home. 3-0.
Yeah, and then we're going to be
3-1.
tearing at the heartstrings.
3-1. 3-1.
Of Rob Nikovich.
3-1.
3-1. No, stop
Yeah,
it.
because they're not going to go 4-0.
Yeah, stop it.
They're not going to go 4-0.
But hold on, tearing at the heartstrings.
So think of it this way.
What,
we used to
what
break it
jersey
down.
are you wearing? Like, what are you doing?
I'm going to slice one in half, and I'm going to go half Tampa.
We can get McCourties to get their mom to sew two jerseys
I'm
together.
going to wear a Mike
You can
Allstott jersey.
You can get a Cam Newton
because
Patriots
he's
jersey
a Purdue guy.
and a Brady Buccaneers jersey. Sew it down the middle.
I'll ask Bill to send me one of his Bill hoodies and Tom to send me one of his Tom jerseys, and we'll see which one sends me the shirt or the hoodie first, and I'll wear that one.
That's not fair. We can only get one of them.
Yeah, I know. Which one sends it to me first? I'll wear it.
But it's not which one sends it. You're only going to get one person that sends it to you.
Tom.
So what about they're saying that the schedule makers have made it where Brady could possibly break the passing record in this game.
Ooh.
If he averages 288 yards a game in the first 3 games and throws for 288 here, then he breaks Breeze's record.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Be great if he lost too.
That would be crazy. That's going to be a nuts game. It's going to be like tickets are going to be like Super Bowl level price.
It has
and
to
it's
be.
not going to be 100% capacity, right?
No, well, August 1st.
August 1st, they're back to 100% capacity?
Yeah, you go to 25 on May 10th.
Okay.
And then on August 1st, you go to 100%. And there's nothing in between.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But August 1st, the state of Massachusetts and Boston said they're going to be 3 weeks behind the state. So in Boston, it'll be like August 28th. But Foxborough will be open supposedly August 1st. Or sooner if people get vaccinated.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But, so, you're saying 3-1?
3-1 for the first. I think the Tampa game, if they're 3-0, they're going to go into that game. Tampa's going to be good. They're returning 22 starters. If Tom stays healthy, they're going to be better offensively than they were last year. And defensively, they're really good. So if they're coming here to play the Patriots, and it's Mac Jones against a veteran defense that gets after the quarterback, I just don't know if that's going to be a good setup for him.
Do you think Belichick will be motivated to win that game? Like, more than a normal game?
Yeah, it's like if I fought Captain Insano, like if I fought my dad, you'd want to win. You know, it's like,
Yeah. I mean, Brady will be pumped up.
of course he will.
But, Belichick's kind of that silent type, right? That
Yeah,
he won't say anything.
he's not. I mean, he's gonna everything leading up to it. It's gonna be all respect. There's gonna be that like week of mutual respect. Each side's gonna say, "Oh, we've had a lot of history together. Respect them. Like Hall of Fame, best player, best coach, yada yada yada." But you better believe that those 2 games are circled like 20 times. on each side.
What's
They're second
Belichick
at
saying
one.
to the team though during that week of practice?
That we got to be perfect. We can't show our hands early. We can't show Tom. We can't give him anything. We got to be really smart in our disguises. We got to get to him. We got to get in the pocket and get him off the spot.
Yeah. Do you think guys that play with Brady on the defense, like McCourty and Kyle Van Noy,
I wish I was Kyle. I
and
could go.
Hightower,
I
like,
love
would you
the-
just go? Are they just going to go all out?
I would. Yeah, you have to. It's Tom Brady. You got to try and smash his ass.
Yeah.
You don't ever have a chance to, and you've been practicing against him your whole career. You can never touch him. It's the first time you can actually smear him.
The great thing too is they're going to have a great scout team quarterback that week is Mac Jones because he'll
Cam
imitate Brady pretty well. Great scout quarterback.
You know what they'll
that
do?
week.
They'll probably have him take all the first team reps and the scout team reps.
Who?
Mac Jones.
He's not going to take the first team reps. You
Yeah.
can't actually think that Belichick will start him.
Yeah, I
He
do.
doesn't start any
I think
rookies.
they're going to be shocked at how advanced he is.
I think
they are.
I think they will be.
I think they'll be like, wow, we can actually like put a good offense here together.
I just don't see him doing it.
Multiple different things, you know.
The only way is if Cam gets hurt. I think maybe they create an injury in camp, but I think he has to get hurt. Maybe they'll trade him.
Maybe his shoulder's hurt right now.
Maybe they'll trade him to the next team they play. So after that, you're at 1:00 in Houston,
4-1.
5-0. Then you come back home at 4:25 for the Dallas Cowboys.
5-1.
That's a loss. I think they beat the Bucs and they lose to the Cowboys. I actually think the Cowboys are going to be pretty good. I mean, they were really good before Dak
Yeah.
got hurt.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be ready to go. All right, and then they come back. They stay at home 1:00 at the Jets. Oh, Jets come here.
6-1.
Yep. Then they go all the way to LA and play the Chargers.
6-2.
It is a tough game.
Yeah. I think the Chargers will be good with that quarterback. The second year, he's going to take the jump.
I'm going to go 7-1. Then Cam Newton will be playing in Carolina again at the Panthers.
7-2. They beat him.
I go 8-1 there. Then they come back home against the Browns at 1:00.
I think they lose that game.
I
7-3.
think they lose that game.
Yeah.
I think they go 8-2 there. Then they go to the Falcons.
8-3.
You said it's a loss?
No, they're winning. that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's right. I'm at 9-2. Then back home against the Titans.
I think that's a loss. 8-4.
I'm gonna say win at 10-2.
I think they lose.
I'm gonna say win at 10-2. Then they go to Monday night at Buffalo.
I think they lose that game at Buffalo.
I think they lose that game in Buffalo. Those are 3 losses.
So I'm at 4 losses. No, I'm at 5. I'm at 5 losses right now. I'm at 8-5. I'm 8-5.
3. I think you got 4 losses. You got the
No, I
Buccaneers.
got the Browns. I got the Bucks.
Yeah.
Bucks loss.
The Chargers.
Chargers loss. Browns loss. Tennessee
Titans.
loss.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Bills loss.
Yeah. No, you had them beating the
No.
Browns. Okay, you have them losing.
No, yeah.
All right. So I guess they're going to lose to Buffalo in Buffalo. I think
Yeah.
that's 3 losses. Then they play at the Colts to be determined what day, Saturday or
So
Sunday.
that's a 9-5 right there.
Yeah, I think it's a win too. Then Buffalo comes to New England.
10-5.
Yeah, I think they beat them there. And then your boy Tim Tebow, starting tight end, Jacksonville Jaguars.
11
Come here.
11-5.
Yeah, and then they go down to Miami.
11-6. I think they lose down in Miami that last game of the
I
year.
think they're gonna beat Miami. I think they.
Did they play Buffalo twice?
Yeah, you play everybody in the division twice. I'm saying
I know, but I'm saying, like, did we go through the second Buffalo? When's the first
Yeah.
Buffalo, second Buffalo?
they're 2 weeks apart. You got at Buffalo, you had a loss Monday night. Then they go at Indy, and then they play Buffalo at home.
Yeah, so they'll split those. I
Yeah,
feel like
I
they'll
think,
split.
I think they'll split with Buffalo.
They're
but
gonna beat
I
the
think
Jets twice.
I think they sweep Miami.
They'll split Miami and then they'll split Buffalo. They'll split those games.
I think it's 3 to 4 losses. I think that's what it is.
I think it's 6 losses.
Does that make the playoffs then? That'd be 11-6.
I think so. I think they would be definitely in at 11-6.
I don't think the Bills are going to be as good this
I
year.
think
as
they'll
they
be
were
pretty
last
good.
year.
I think they'll be
I think it'll be. I think it'll be
I think
good.
they'll be. See, the only issue that the Patriots are going to have right now is being. They got a lot of stuff on paper right now, but they still got to put it out there on the field.
Yeah.
And you got to start learning chemistry and
But
what guys work together, what packages work best.
Yeah.
And some of these other teams like Tampa, they already know. They're like, all right, we're just going to hit the ground running.
The thing they did though is that, your tight end group, right? That's the biggest change.
Yep.
You brought you can't be any worse than that tight end group last year, chemistry
No,
wise.
it's true. You
like
can't
anything.
be. Yeah.
And then on the linebacker side, which is the defensive front, right? You brought back pretty much everybody that you had.
I don't think I think there's going to be an issue with who do they keep and who do they let go.
I think like
they have a
Hightower
lot
could
of
be a
guys.
surprise cut in camp.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree because of the fact of like just young talent that's cheaper, and everything that we do in life is about like getting cheaper.
Yeah.
So if he has he doesn't have like guaranteed money. I think it's just his salary.
I don't think it's that. It's just like.
But then having a year off.
Did you lose a step during that year?
I mean, they'll find. I mean, they're going to
They'll find
know,
out
but they
in
have a
camp,
lot.
yeah.
I mean, they signed Harvey Longy back.
Yeah.
He played for the Jets last year. I liked him like a lot as a kid. He's a good kid, but
Was he the one that
he's
was
really
in the bad
good.
accident here?
Yeah,
He missed his whole rookie year
Yeah,
because
he got hurt. Yeah,
yeah.
hurt his knee and has got a freaking head injury.
Yeah.
But like, I just think that the amount of like talent in that linebacker room, there's only so many spots that they can keep for guys, and there's going to be a lot of surprise. Like, whoa, I thought he was going to be here. Like, there's going to be guys gone that people like.
I think there'll be older guys gone and the younger guys gone.
Could be. There's going to be of that group
You have
of
too
young
many.
draft guys. Like they just drafted the 3rd round outside linebacker from Oklahoma.
Ronnie Perkins.
He's going to be on the team. He's not going anywhere. That freaking kid's good.
I mean, there's a lot of people talking about he may be the best pick of the draft.
He's
Like,
good
overall.
Yeah.
I think the kid Barrymore from Alabama.
So
the
like you
defensive
got
tackle, will be good.
Uche, Winovich, and that kid that's a 3rd rounder. Those 3 guys.
We also have Anthony Jennings too.
And Jennings. Of those 4 guys, there's going to be maybe 2 of them that are odd guys out. And I'm thinking the third round pick ain't going nowhere because he's this year's draft pick.
Yeah.
Uche was a draft pick last year. What was he, 3rd?
3rd round.
Another 3rd round pick. Like I'd have a hard time thinking they'd do anything with him.
Winovich was the year before.
Winovich was the year before. No, 3rd, I think.
Thought he was. He's either
No,
third.
I think he was
second or
3rd.
third.
I think he was 3rd.
Look this up.
So, like, if you're of that group of guys, like they're gonna keep the best special teams upside players, like who can play on special teams, because you're not gonna get special
3rd round.
teams from the dude from the Ravens that they just signed. Like he's not gonna be on punt or kickoff.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get special teams from maybe Bentley can, Harvey can, Hightower no, KV no.
Winovich has played special teams though.
Winovich, he's going to have to excel. I'm saying of that group, the best special teams players will stick on the roster, and then the starters, because you're not going to expect KV to play punt team or run down a kickoff.
No.
Hightower, not going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, every year there's a surprise cut.
yeah.
I mean, there just is.
Yep.
So that would be my surprise cut, I think.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen, in the NFL. So I'm never gonna say like, hey, that would never happen. I've
Think
seen
they'll cut Cam Newton.
Maybe. I mean, if he's not good enough, like if they don't think that he's gonna help them win, like they'll cut anybody. They'll freaking cut anybody. They don't care.
Do you really think though, after all those years you were in New England, that that Bill will start a rookie
I think so.
quarterback week 1,
I do
game
believe so.
1, change to complete the entire offense?
I think so. I think they were excited to get a guy like that to where they can put in a pro style offense.
Bill. It wasn't like the normal draft they're saying, because Bill would take all his character traits and all that stuff and weigh those more than production. They said this year they really looked at production. I think the team wanted Mac Jones. I don't think Belichick cared one way or the other. I think he was okay getting Mac Jones, but I think he would have been okay drafting the linebacker right after the kid that went to the Cardinals.
I think that they knew they needed a quarterback, and Bill was willing to roll the dice on potentially not getting
like waiting for like a kid from Stanford or something like that.
Like, I think he was okay with, hey, like we're gonna go at 15. I don't want to lose equity and go up and lose some of the guys that we could get because they moved up to go get the second round kid from Bama.
Yeah, they gave 2 fourth rounders up.
So I mean, he had a plan in place. So he went out there and he executed it, and they got Mac Jones. So I think it was great. You know, I've met him a couple times too. He works out. You know, he works out where I work out, and just, you know, it's a small train place. I just saw him like passing.
What, did he have the walk?
I like that walk.
Like the Joker?
I love that walk. That walk was impressive. That's like the walk, like for me when I have a cup of coffee in the morning, I walk like that to the bathroom because I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh no. And as I get closer, I walk faster. I'm like, oh shit. I feel like Lloyd and Harry from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Oh.
I just don't see him. I don't see him starting a rookie. I just don't. He won't even start a rookie running back.
Well, because if you carry the football, and I think a lot of rookie running backs though they get them, and Sony had knee issues, and the kid they got from Bama
He was fine.
Maybe.
He looked really good last year.
Maybe he wasn't like mentally ready. Running back's a different position than like quarterback. You think of this
More
too,
mental
Mac Jones.
Quarterback though.
No, but think about Mac Jones. For 5 years, he was underneath top 5 quarterback picks in the first round, like behind him as a starter, behind Tua as a starter. Tua gets hurt, he goes out there, boom, lights it up.
Yeah.
You know, comes back in 1 year and has a great year, gets drafted in the first round. Like, you got to have some serious mental toughness to be able to just wait your turn and be patient. And you're like, oh, come on, just give me a chance. And then boom, you get it. And you know, I can't screw this up because there's 5 other quarterbacks behind you that are like the best in the country anyway.
Yeah,
so they're licking their chops
quarterbacks
for you to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, Mac, go down,
So
go down with an injury.
Where would you rank him of the 5 quarterbacks drafted? Where would you rank him in that?
I think
we know where everybody went now and like what they'll be.
I think Trevor Lawrence is overrated.
I 100% agree with you.
I think that he might not be a freaking lights out Hall of Fame. You know, they got people saying like he's the future like Manning. I'm like, dude, what do you see in any game where there was like a struggle or
Maybe
like a
Eli Manning?
Maybe Eli.
Yeah.
He's
not Peyton Manning.
No, not Peyton Manning. So I don't see that. Oh my gosh! At every moment in college, he was like lights out. I mean, when he struggled a little bit, he struggled a lot. So he had a ton of talent around him. So I just don't know if he's like gonna be the guy, like the guy that they say he's gonna be. So
I agree.
He's got a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure on him, especially now.
I think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback, but he's not a number 1 pick NFL quarterback that you would think of if you're taking the number 1 pick.
Like, who's a number 1 pick, and like they were just like the
Carson Palmer,
Sam Bradford.
Yeah. Like that's kind of what he's like.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Like a good, great college player, number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. Then
we'll throw a bunch of touchdowns, like we'll throw a bunch of picks too.
Then you get the kid from High School Musical.
I like him. I do like him. I think
he's look. You got the look.
He's got the look. No, I just like when I watched film on him, he had a lot of like he brought the team with him. Like every time he scored, you saw like everybody going nuts. And that's like some guys are fake and some guys like they do it like, the way Cam celebrates, you're like, it's kind of like phony, Like come on.
You hate the Superman, huh?
It's so stupid because like you do a Superman after the first touchdown and you throw 3 picks. And then like where to go? Where's Superman? Or you do a layup and then they call the playback and then
he did it again.
You do the same thing because you want to like do the layup. It's like just like come on.
But he got it done. But the problem with that kid, I think though, is that he went to the Jets.
But Saleh, that new head coach, I like him.
It's always like a new head coach, a new this.
They have dude. I'm telling you, you don't want to play the Jets offensive line. They got some freaking hosses up there. Their tackles,
So the Patriots.
The Patriots too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're young. Hey, young rookie, go against freaking Trent Brown. That dude was gonna swallow you up.
Yeah, but it's great though
Like,
to
geez.
actually have to
Like
you
Jenna,
can do that in practice.
freaking Jenna Hayes.
And then the third quarterback was who?
Uh,
Oh,
Third
it
quarterback
was
Trey Lance, which I think Trey Lance is another, shot in the dark.
Trey Lance is either a boom or a bust.
Boom.
He's either going to be a Patrick Mahomes
Boom.
or a Jamarcus Russell.
100%.
It's one or the other.
I don't think he'll be Jamarcus Russell.
Well, I'm not saying on
you
what
just
Jamarcus
mean like
did,
like
just was
like
that
he could be like whoop or like whoop,
yeah
Yeah,
it's just
Jamarcus Russell, they gave him blank tapes and he said that he watched all the tape. Like he had no work ethic.
Yeah.
I don't think Trey Lance has no.
No, I was saying like just somebody.
Could
that
you
was
imagine
hyped,
that? Could you imagine
hyped
be
out
like,
of
hey,
college.
watch this. Like, hey, watch these tapes for like.
Yeah, I saw that
training,
play. I saw
and you
this.
put nothing on them, and the next day you're like, hey, how those tapes go? And someone's like, man, they were awesome. I learned so much. And you're like, yeah, those were blank. Yeah, there was nothing on them.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
All right, and then the fourth one was Justin Fields.
I think Justin Fields is going to suck too. For the Bears.
I think he's gonna be terrible.
So honestly, of the four quarterbacks we're talking about here, I think that the kid that went to the Jets might have a chance to be good, but I think Mac Jones has a chance to be better than all four of them.
Mac Jones went to the perfect spot.
Yeah,
I mean, like you can't
because they're
going to
maximize his skill set. So they're going to run the ball. They got 2 tight end sets. They got a big fast receiver to run down the field, like stretch the coverage out. They're gonna make sure that he's in a smart, like eased in fashion of like this is what we're gonna have you for.
Brady.
Yeah,
Throw for 180 yards. Don't throw a
but
pick.
they also Brady also had Drew Bledsoe, and Drew Bledsoe was the man. So if we had a guy here that you're like, if they drafted Mac Jones and Tom was still here, that'd be the same scenario. You know what I'm saying? Tom is old.
Yeah.
Mac Jones, he's going to be the backup. If Tom was here, Bill would say, Tom Brady's our quarterback.
But it's tough
Tom
to
Brady's
compare
our quarterback.
because Brady was a 7th-round pick. So, Bledsoe was the number 1 overall pick, so they drafted Brady. He's just thinking in his head, all right, whatever. It's another camp body. That's all he thought. It's a little different when you take the first pick.
Yeah.
Or your first-round pick because you're doing it. But the reason why with Mac Jones is of the 5 first quarterbacks, he goes to the team that's the most ready to go win because they are a quarterback short.
Yeah,
I mean that's really all what they've built. There may be like a wide receiver,
and
a quarterback, and that's really it. I mean, what more could you put on the team?
Kicker,
Nick Folk. We were all over Nick Folk last year. He was like the best kicker in the
Last year, we were
NFL.
like, well, he's gonna miss this one. He's gonna push it. He's gonna pull it. He was great.
Right down the middle. Boom.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
great.
this year
They didn't let him kick.
Yeah, they
anything.
didn't. Yeah, it was like anything 40 and out. They're like, yeah, let's go for it here.
Yeah, they do need a. I mean, they
need a kicker.
Folks also older too. Like you need a long term.
Yeah,
kicker.
they need a long term young guy.
I mean, they drafted a 5th-round pick and wasted that one. Kid's already off the team. What?
5th round, anything like 3rd and beyond, it's crapshoot. Just crapshoot.
That's what the Patriots have been best at, though, is the 3rd and beyond.
I know.
They've been pretty bad.
They've been first and third. They suck.
But actually, if you think about this draft, their 1st to 3rd, I think is one of their better drafts in a long, long time because you get a very good quarterback.
I agree.
That defensive tackle is probably the best defensive
tackle in the
there.
league or in the
Ronnie
draft.
Perkins, the linebacker, was
great pick for
And then in the 4th you got the. I actually really like that running back they got from Oklahoma.
Oh, he's big too. He's like 5'10".
Yeah, he's
a
like
big boy. 235. Yeah.
But he can pick up the blitz and all that already in college.
Yeah.
So that'll translate to playing time for him. I mean, they got great running backs, they got great tight ends, they got a great offensive line.
It's going to be a good year. I'm excited for it.
You weren't before.
Well, they got a quarterback in the 1st round. That's what I said. I said they need to go get a quarterback in the 1st round.
So
this
you
will
wanted
make
Jimmy
me happy.
G.
Or a 1st round quarterback.
What's better though, getting Jimmy G or drafting Mac Jones? Without giving up anything to draft Mac Jones.
Probably Mac Jones because you have a lot of upside. You don't have a big contract to pay. You don't have to give up anything in the draft. Mac Jones, because you can have him for 5 years.
Yeah, but I think Mac Jones, though, even if he plays well, will have that Brady-type mentality where it's not about the biggest contract. It's about getting more players and all
competition,
that.
competing. All right, I think that's a good spot to take a little break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about Tebow. Are we really talking about Tebow again?
Your favorite.
I'll freaking bash his head in. Bye. So, Tim Tebow wants to play tight end. I have an issue with this, and I'll tell you what the issue is. His time is up. His time
Wasn't
is
it a
gone.
few years ago?
7 years. He played in 2014.
It was for the Patriots, wasn't it?
No, I think it was his last game. I think it was, well, he went to the Jets and was on like kickoff and stuff. I don't know if he went to the Patriots after or before the Jets. I think it was, because I thought he was traded from Denver to the Jets, and then the Jets cut him. It doesn't matter. But anyway, he wants to play tight end. Urban Meyer brings him in for a workout. A 34-year-old, by the way, that wants to play tight end, who's never played tight end in his life. Yeah. It makes no sense to me. And the thing that bothers me is there's a kid in like a MAC school or like a small school that wants to just be the 90th guy on a roster just to have a chance to make the team. And they're going to try and sign this guy to what? Be like a influence on people to work out harder or like to have a good work ethic?
Maybe be a team chaplain.
Yeah, maybe. He could do that.
Jaguars.
But he's not a tight end, and he played quarterback. So also, like if it's a Thursday or a Friday, you're in practice, you got a third team, scout team, tight end trying to block you. He hooks you. He gets you. They're running outside, and all right, he's trying to like make the team. All right, and you're just like, you got me, Bill, Maddie. When the game's on the line, I'd put my head in his freaking temple. I'd put him back 2 yards, and I'd make the play. You got it? And they'd be like, yeah, we got it. Tim Tebow is that third tight end, Thursday, Friday. Walks up to the line of scrimmage. I see it's Tim Tebow. I'm going to play him like it's a game because he's a quarterback, and I don't want to let a quarterback block me. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A tight end who's like, practice squad or like trying to be on the scout team and like block hard. Like I understand they're working on like their craft and they're trying to like get a chance to play. Tim Tebow would just be annoying. Like he'd be just like he'd be the annoying, like, he'd be in the weight room lifting hard and lifting weights and like running slow routes and like trying to block and like give it up. Give it up.
He's also older too. He's like 34 years old.
33. He'll be 34 before the season.
Yeah.
But just give it up. Give it up because listen, you were drafted in the first round. You're a great college player. Heisman. Great leader. Great story. Freaking trophy in front of the stadium, right?
Two-time BCS national champion, two-time SEC.
Doesn't he have a statue in front of the Gators?
Probably.
Yeah.
Heisman, AP player.
You had you're making tons of money doing your thing, whatever you're doing. Baseball, when he started baseball, everyone was like, oh, he's going to go play baseball. But, like if I decided to go play baseball and I made it to like AAA, did I make it?
Yeah.
No. You got to be in the big leagues.
There's like 9 levels of minor leagues.
You got to make it to the you got to go in Yankee Stadium. You got to go in freaking Fenway, and you got to go play in Fenway against real pitchers.
There's like 9 levels.
You can't be
a
Paw Sox. You can't be down there at the Paw Sox.
It's not the Paw Sox anymore.
Oh, they changed it.
It's the Woo Sox.
Whatever.
It's Worcester.
All I'm saying is if I was playing for the Paw Sox, and I said I wanted to go play in.
There's like 9 levels of minor league baseball.
He never made it to the top level.
I think he did.
No, he didn't. He was with the Mets like farm league or something.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably had him start a game.
Hold on. What was Tim Tebow's career batting average?
Not good. By the way, he played for the Jets.
2.22. That means out of 10 pitches, he'd hit the ball 2 times. 2 times.
So he played for the Broncos from 2010 2011, Jets from 2012, Patriots practice squad 2013, and Eagles practice squad 2015. That's the last time he played. A year off. He's since he got drafted, he's played in 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's played in 3 seasons in two 2 off-season camps.
I wonder if he even gets his pension. You got to play in 3 years, 3 games to get an NFL pension.
Hey, he's got plenty of money, I think.
No, I'm saying, but let's see.
I want to see if he played in Major League Baseball. Oh, no, he just went to AAA.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
There's like 9 levels of baseball.
I'm kidding. All the baseball players are probably like, F. Ninkovich.
Yeah. I hope we start getting some requests then. Like they want to come like pitch to you, and they just throw it in your ribs.
Oh, I do. I want to go against a major leaguer. I want to stand in the box. I want to see like 90. I want to see it.
You're not gonna. I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Nah, I can see it. Freaking nuts.
So you're gonna get up there?
Yeah, he don't even have his pension.
Can we arrange? I wonder if we can arrange
10,
like
11,
this.
12.
So you just want somebody to throw 90?
10, 11, 12. He don't even have a freaking pension. He only played in 2010, 11, 12. He's got 3 years to his name. Oof. Maybe that's why he wants to try and get 3 games. Urban Meyer, give me just 3 games and let me have my all the stuff that you earn in that 3 years, 3 games.
His net worth is estimated to be between 10 and 20 million.
I'd love to see. That was probably disgusting, by the way. I'm like drinking this like. I love Coke. It's so bad for you though.
I just don't understand the stunt of it. Like, doesn't it hurt your team? Like, if you're like kind of you talked about too, like being the 90th guy and all that. Like, what if you are that 4th tight end now? You know that you are better than Tim Tebow and you don't make the team.
No, you're
because
pissed.
they have Tim Tebow make the team.
No, that's why you go to your buddies on the defense and you say, "Listen here, brother. Every time we're doing one-on-ones, every time we're doing pass blocking, I want you to baptize this guy."
But he's still going to make the
him.
team.
He's not making the team.
You don't
he's
think
not
he's
making
making the team?
No.
What's going on between him and Urban Meyer too? Because there's got to be something there.
I don't know. Maybe something, some massages or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's got to be something.
I don't know. It's odd though.
Like how'd that even come up?
So,
I mean, if just think about this. In
all
all
right.
these years, though,
if I this is all hypothetical. If I was like say 34, right, and I was out of the league, not 7 years, but I was out like 2 or 3 years, and I was 33, and I go up to Maddie or Bill. I say, "Bill, I want to play again." They would probably entertain the idea because, yeah, they would. I'm telling you, they would. Yes, they would.
If you walked up to Bill after 3 years, like when you retired 3 years later, you came up and said, "I want to be tight end."
No, I'm saying if I wanted to be what I was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that is something that I could see entertain. Like a coach that has a lot of trust. Like Urban Meyer has a long history with Tim Tebow. They won a lot of football games. They won national championships. That is like a bond.
But he go to a different position.
That doesn't make sense.
Like if
that
he
doesn't make
played
sense. But I could see how a coach would be like, "All right, come do a workout. We'll see if you still are in shape. We'll see if you still got it." And then like you run around and you look good at the position that you played. I would understand that. But like for him to say, "I want to go play tight end," it's like if I said, "Hey, I want to go be a ballerina." Like I'd go out there and people would be like, "All right, well he's not flexible. He can't take his head or a foot and put it over his head. There's no way he's a ballerina."
Yeah.
Same with Tim Tebow.
We're gonna let you go.
Same with Tim Tebow. They were like, "Yeah, well, let's see, you can't block. Check. The ball bounced off his hands, hit him in the face. Can't catch. Check. Can't use him in line, goal line for a running play. Check. He can't do that. There's no way.
He makes the
I
team.
don't care. Rex Ryan said he makes the team, but I said on ESPN yesterday, I said, well, if Rex Ryan says he's going to keep him, why didn't he start him at quarterback when they were 3-6 with Sanchez as a starter, and he was on the roster?
And he was 3 years removed from college.
And he was
then.
24 years old. You know, it's like.
Well, there's another big attempt coming back now. Bernard Pollard's trying to come back.
I know.
He's been out for 4 years.
Yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's even longer.
That's a long time. No, that doesn't. That doesn't work.
I just don't see in that game. You get. It just seems like if
See,
you're out a year,
I
it
played.
seems like
I
you'd be out of it.
played with Bernard. I know him as a player from Purdue. I don't know why people, want to do. I don't get it. I understand like you've been away from it. Like, do I miss the game? Yes.
You never itch to go back.
No. Because when you watch the game, like when I watch the game now, I squatted Monday and I'm still sore. It's Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no want to like have like that pain and you have to have like the
Toradol shots.
No,
the Ninko
that's not
juice.
even the Toradol. It's like you have to have like an edge about you of like, I'm getting in that and I'm gonna rip that guy's freaking face off. And like that guy wants to block me, I'm gonna freaking kill him. It's like I don't want that. Like I'd be like, no, don't touch me. I play men's plus 35. I played plus 35 softball, and like I tell him, I said, look, I'm not diving for a ball. I'm not sliding. If it's close, I'm out. I tell them, if it's close, just tell me I'm out. Like just say he's out, because I'm not sliding, and I'm not diving.
So prima donna?
No, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to hit the ground.
Do they just put you in the outfield then?
No, third base, baby. I'm like a vacuum. Get that thing out of here.
But you're not going to dive.
Nope.
You're not going to try.
Dive. I try, but I'm not diving.
But you can't try if you're not going to dive.
I just don't like diving. It's
so
not a big deal.
If the ball's hit like 2 steps from you, you just
no. I can just get there with quickness.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not diving. There's guys out there diving,
just laying that
crushing
ball?
their nuts underneath them and shit, getting freaking raspberries all over them. I'm like, no.
Yeah, there's people that take it way too serious.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you have to be at least like it's not like full
guys
extension.
tearing their Achilles and like stuff. I'm like, oof.
It's not full extension, but like. You wouldn't like kind of go down to one knee.
Yeah, I mean, I took a couple balls off the hand and I was like, yeah, that hurt, and I threw it, but I'm not giving it the old like sprinting and like.
So like, like if you make a play, you're like, I need sub. Like
no, I'm good on the plays if they're just right here. Got it. But if it's like I got to run and jump.
What are you doing at bat? Just.
Oh no, I crank them and then I run.
Do you actually run though?
I'll run.
Like you'll run it. You'll run out. First?
I'll sprint, but I'm not sliding. I'm not sliding.
Why?
Because I don't like it. That I'm not doing it. I don't have slide pants on. I'm not doing
slide pants.
Yeah. Now in the league of like these baseball players you see these like they put their like slide glove on and like helps their fingers not get jammed on the base, and it's like, come on.
There is so much protective gear in baseball. Like, cause after the
break, the guy so the guy comes up to bat.
Yeah.
He takes off his elbow pad. He takes off the freaking front ankle pad, puts on a slide glove on both hands. It's like, come on, dude.
You got to feel bad for the kids that got to come out to get that stuff because, like, they're bringing back, like, all this body armor. They're bringing out more stuff, bringing back body armor.
Pretty soon you'll see a guy take off of, like, a Kevlar suit, vest, just that's
I don't
ridiculous.
Want to get hit.
Those guys.
That's the biggest thing.
It's life, baseball.
Your car coming yet?
The Corvette?
Yeah.
You know what I need to get? I need to get some
a handicap
white
sticker?
Air Apaches. You know what those are?
No.
They're like the white big clodhopper shoes, the Nikes that most Corvette owners wear.
Yeah, I think you should just do it up. Get some New Balances, some white socks.
I think I'm just gonna flip. it. So I'm gonna get it because you can't get those Corvettes right now. I think I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna be a Dan O'Brien car salesman.
But you're not gonna take it out for like a quick cruise.
I might take it for a cruise.
Yeah.
But what I should do
is like the early bird
I should just
special?
sell it to you so you could just put it in your inventory and then just put a dealer tag on it because I really don't want to register it.
I will make you a Ninkovich offer.
Okay, perfect.
10 grand less than you pay for it.
That's not going to happen, Daniel. So sorry. I won't do it. Nope. I'll put it on auction. I'll put it on Meekum or something. See, you can't get them. If I get it by June, it's going to be a hot car for 2 months.
I don't think there's any way you get it by June.
If I get it by June, I bet I'll make 30 G's on it. If I get it by June.
I'd say like 15 grand.
I think I can make more. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's just tough. You got to find somebody that's you got to find that old guy that's got the money. That can still like get into the car.
I'll drive it out to the Cape. Just put a for sale sign on it. 2021 Z51 LT3 convertible hardtop.
Yeah, you just gotta go to the
only
Cape
one
and,
of one silver with Marrero red interior. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, you just go to the Cape like those over 55 homes, like those areas. Just bring that thing in there.
It's going to be sick. I can't get rid of the wide body Hellcat. I just can't do it. I took my buddy out for a spin yesterday. He literally was like, I thought my nuts went up in my stomach, like, because it's got a lot of power. It's fun.
Yeah.
So, and they're gonna stop production on them, I think, right?
Stellantis is going to be moving it all to. I think it's going to be called SRTE.
Ooh, SRTE. Get a little battery pack in there, huh?
I think it's all going to be electric stuff.
Wow.
The problem is that the California emissions, miles per gallon, it doesn't stop it. Your lineup has to go up and up and up every year in miles per gallon. So eventually you can't, you're never going to be able to sustain it. You can't build cars that get 12 miles a gallon, especially if you want to build trucks, because you have all these trucks that you have to have.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
That's like the TRX. I think the TRX is only going to build maybe one more year, maybe.
Yeah,
I think that'll be
truck,
done.
Though. TRX.
You liked it.
It's nice, very nice car. We'll see what I will see. I mean, I just it's going to be interesting. Like all these companies in California, like every single car, shop. If you think about like Willwood, Curry, Bora, they're all in California. They're all based out of California, and they want to basically do away with anything.
Maybe they can build aftermarket parts for electric cars.
Yeah.
Put some Wildwood brakes on your Prius. No.
Actually, a Tesla's brakes are insane.
Yeah, carbon ceramics and stuff like that.
It's pretty crazy.
They're fast cars, but it's just the charging piece of it. That's the thing. I just don't. I don't see how.
Did we talk about this though? Did we talk about this last week? I can't remember if we did or not. But
no.
So the infrastructure. Think of it this way. Nobody thinks of these things. If every gas station that we all fuel our cars turns into a electric station, I mean, imagine that, every single one of them. The infrastructure and the way that they built those, all of that, is built with, I don't think I've seen a EV Caterpillar, backhoe, or a dozer, or a
not yet
heavy equipment. Not yet, but I would say hydraulics and all the things that you would need to run that stuff is pretty much not possible to do right now.
Yeah.
So you do all this infrastructure. What is the, general footprint of doing all that construction and tearing down all those things that need to be built again to
and revamping the electric lines.
All your electricity that can handle and withstand all the demands of, every home. Usually, think about it this way too. In the summer, when it's 90 degrees, they tell everyone don't overuse the AC because it'll overload the system and the system can't handle it.
Like California, blackouts all the time.
So every single house, imagine you plug in 2 vehicles and you have your AC on. Can you afford it? If
gone.
If we lose power, say in the winter time, and we've had 3 days of no power in some instances, would that affect everything when it comes to, it's zero and there's no electricity for 3 days and you have to run to the grocery store because you don't have any more milk or something? Could that cause an issue for a lot of people? I agree. It would.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that nobody's asking.
Well, it's also people don't want to. I mean, look at right now what's going on in the South, right? The gas stations, because of that hack thing.
The prices.
People waiting an hour in line for gas. What do you think you have to wait for if you go to the charging station? It's not like you stick the gas pump in.
It takes a half hour to start to charge it.
Well, if you have the best chargers there are, it's 50 miles for 15 minutes of charge.
50 miles for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so if you need to fully, and it's not recommended either by the manufacturers to use those chargers.
Whatever happened with the hybrid stuff? Why does it got to be all EV?
Because hybrid still has gas.
I know, but the hybrid, at least you have a small motor that charges the batteries. So you're using your battery, you run out of battery, you have say a 2-cylinder turbo that's constantly making sure the juice is there and the emissions are very minute compared to literally having to wait, hours to continue to travel. If you're taking say you're taking a 17-hour drive to Chicago, that 17 hours would be like 30 hours.
Yeah.
So
have you ever seen if one of those catch on fire, what fire departments have to do?
yeah, they have to
They have
empty
to
their
foam
tanks.
it.
Oh, I know.
They're not allowed to go near it. They got to spray foam from a long way away because everything's burning inside that battery and everything. Like you get sick from it.
Yeah.
Like we have.
What about battery waste? What about contaminated drinking water?
We have a training that when our technicians have to work on EVs, they got to put like this suit on.
That's crazy. Well, I know that I was over at my buddy's shop and he had a Tesla up on a rack and like they were taking everything off, and all like the orange wire. I think it's like anything orange is like do not touch. Yeah. Like can freaking like kill you. Like,
yeah,
don't touch it.
Yeah. But then
it's wild.
Yeah, but it's just there has to be more thought process for infrastructure because that's like the biggest thing. Like I just don't know why hydrogen's not something that's considered. Hydrogen cars, they're out there. They've been in production. They've been tested for years and years and years. You can create hydrogen stations. You can get hydrogen the same way. It's actually easier than getting even fuel. It combusts pretty close the same way, and the only emissions it lets out is water.
Yeah. Let's work on that. But everyone's so focused on this. Let's go with the electric battery stuff. Batteries, I'm telling you, this phone stays charged for like 2 hours less than it did when I first bought it. Your car after 5 years is going to have 100 miles less range. Like it's just the way that's just the way the batteries work.
It's gonna be tough with you because you can never keep your phone charged. How are you gonna keep your car charged?
No, I'd just
be screwed, huh?
I'd be done. I'd be getting a horse. Here's Ninko coming down the street
with the hat on and everything, ready to go.
Yeah.
Rope on the side, ready to rope up and everything.
I'd be grabbing Paige. Come here, babe.
You got any more car accidents lately?
No, I don't know. I didn't. My wife ran over a rock. I didn't. Why are you putting that juju? Don't put that juju on me. You put that on me, Ricky Bobby. No,
like chips on the car or anything like that, like a
no
swirl
chips.
mark.
No chips.
Bird
We're good.
pooped on it.
Yeah,
Freak
all
out.
the cars are good. I got a little. When I have the coating on them, I'm good because I know I can peel it off. Like my fender flares on the Hellcat have some like road chips from like the rocks, but I know it's on the film. So when I peel that film off, it'll be fine.
You're gonna actually replace the film?
I will eventually when it gets annoying enough to me where I can't like, because some of it, like if I just wipe it, you really can't see it.
Yeah.
But if I get close, I can see the little specks in there.
That makes you mad.
Eventually, I'll just have them peel it off and replace the fenders, like just the expel.
Themselves.
Yeah, just the fender on the expel, and then it'll be like brand new.
You have the truck expelled?
Yep.
The Ford?
Yep. The whole thing.
You have everything expelled?
The fenders, the hood, the whole hood.
All your cars.
Yeah. They're all
like
expelled.
Everything.
Yep. They're all expelled.
Have you started exploring anything else to expel, like maybe like a phone?
This is broke already. So once it's broke, there's no point in expelling it. But the expel is amazing. I have it on the Hellcat. Does a great job.
You put it on the dirt bike, the snowmobile?
No, I didn't. No, it's plastic. Snowmobiles are gonna get beat up a little bit. I keep it as nice as possible. But a car is different because you're always gonna be hit with rocks. I put it on my mom and dad's car.
Yeah.
When they were here, I just do it because when you could do it brand new, once you get a chip in a freaking hood, you can never fix it unless you freaking repaint the whole damn hood. So I just try to get on it when I get it. I just like that Corvette.
And just be done.
I'll put it in a trailer. I literally won't drive it. I'll go to my guy in Boston. He'll expel it, and then I'll ceramic coat it, and then like that's it.
And then you're done. So what do you think? We're back to the Patriots, where they're saying now that the NFL has made their schedule easy for them to make the playoffs.
That makes me like want to go to sleep.
They're saying that there's
That's
an advantage
ridiculous.
to 1:00 games, to having all these 1:00 games.
No, they have like one primetime game. Like
They have two.
that's
They have a Monday night game. Oh no,
no, it's
they have a Thursday night game. They have a Monday night game. They have a Sunday night game. That's all they get. And then they have two 4 o'clock games.
I personally didn't like the 1 o'clock games. I thought I played better at like 4. That's a good game. That's a good time for a game. 4 o'clock is good. 8 o'clock is a little late. 1 o'clock, it's like your days. Boom. You get up, you have breakfast, you got to get to the stadium. It's happening. Like you're there at 10. You're going to play. You're on the field at 12. You know, it comes quick. The only thing great about a 1 o'clock game is you can have a few brewskis afterwards. You know, it's 4 o'clock, and you're like, all right, cool. 8 o'clock game, everything's closed.
Would that be a typical Ninko thing?
Yeah, after a game, we just go have some beers. Yeah, got a lot of drugs run through me. Have some beer. It's great.
It's a great time.
Toradol's still in me, so I feel awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I feel awesome.
Then
feel great.
Then you go up to bed.
Then the next 2 days, I can't move. Yeah. Oh no.
How do you get up from that?
You want to see? You go like this. You wake up like this. Oh no. Oh yeah. And then you roll like this. And then you get up slowly. You roll up the side of the bed. You sit. And you think about it. Think about it. And you just. Oh. Then you go. Coming down the stairs though.
Is that a fun one?
So usually like.
It's one step at a time, right?
One step. Boom. 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 That's the one thing about retirement. Like, I think Via, in her like first 5 years of life, she had never seen me come down a step like 2 feet at
like
a time.
Normal person.
So I think she went down the steps the same way. You know, like one. You know, and then like now I'm just. It's great.
So what would happen though when you like? If you had practice like the next day or 2 days later, like would you just show up to the stadium and be?
No, you just run. You just
like you would
like usually the first run you're like, ugh.
You'd be slow the whole way, and then you get in your car, you're slow, you're getting there, and then you just get out and start walking normal.
No, but then you just get out there on the field. You put your cleats on. You just freaking run, man. You ever just been like whole body like sore, and then you just run?
Yeah,
you just like
it's just really bad.
Go.
Though. Yeah, but then it's just real bad at the end of it.
Then it like loosens up, and that's the point of it, I guess. They make you run on a Monday. We would run like 10 half gassers on Mondays, like just 10 down and backs, and that's to like flush your body out of like lactic acid and soreness, which Then we do 30 squats. That one sucked. So we'd put like 135 on the bar and just do 30 reps squat. And like on a Monday after like a long game and like you're sore, like, man, does that hurt?
Why don't you just do the bands?
Because I played linebacker and I was smacking dudes, and like I didn't want to be thrown over a Gatorade table by, a massive tackle that was manhandling me. So you got to be strong. You play in the line of scrimmage, you got to be strong. I don't care. And I'm feeling weak right now. I need to get big again. I'm getting big again.
You said that a bunch of times though.
I'm going back. I'm getting back in. No. I'm not going back to that.
I'm just
getting back into
going back to tight end.
No.
Tight end.
Nope. I don't.
Bill,
I just want to lift
Bill,
weights.
ready to go.
I want to get big and strong again. I want to hit 455 again on the bench.
I think a good choice is get the bands, get flexible,
I don't like the bands.
and go be a kicker.
Flexible.
Go be a kicker.
Super flexible.
Go be a kicker.
I'm super flexible.
Well, you should start working on field goal.
I don't want to kick. I'm done with football. I'm done. I sell motorcycles. I have a podcast now with Dan O'Brien. I work for ESPN. I'm good.
Drink 2 bottles of wine.
I did enjoy 2 bottles of wine yesterday. Now I'm feeling it.
Yeah. So because you couldn't do that, right?
What?
Drink 2 bottles of wine and then go to practice?
No, I didn't drink really that much when I was. I mean, a little bit, just after the game.
That'd be a tough one. You probably had a lot of players though that did that.
What?
Drank like 2 bottles of wine before practice. They're throwing up purple on the field.
Maybe Steve Gostkowski. He'd just be like, whatever. But
dropping names there, huh?
Just, come on, Steve. You know I love you.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying like a player that's like, yes, he did it.
No, Steve likes red wine. He's a red wine guy.
There's a bunch of red wine guys that are on the team. I don't
Dev is a
understand
red
that.
wine guy.
I don't understand that, though.
I don't understand how you can't be a red wine guy.
If I want to have grapes, I'll just eat some grapes.
It's not. It's fermented. Okay.
Okay, same thing.
It's good. It's good stuff.
But the thing is, like on a beer, you don't take the barley and just start eating. You can't just eat it before it goes in there.
These beers, we're gonna drink these next week, warm.
No, I won't drink any.
Drink your natural ice.
You've said a couple times you're gonna drink the whole thing.
I should take your little Dan O'Brien stuff guy and give it to Brody. He'd love it. Brody's been challenging for me.
Why?
Well, he's like a counter surfer. So we paid like $300 for a freaking communion cake. He ate the whole damn cake.
No, he didn't, did he?
Yes, he did.
Where were you? You went to the communion? You came back?
We went to the communion.
He was covered in
we
icing?
went to Davio's. We did the cake. We had like us little slices, like small. We still had like a lot of cake left. I mean, there was a lot of cake. There was probably like 3/4 of a cake left. Put it on the counter in the middle of the island. Literally, like, I don't know, a couple minutes later, freaking gone. Like, he like reached up, like grabbed it with his paw and like pulled it and just ate the whole freaking thing. Icing.
What kind of cake was it?
Like vanilla.
No, you're lucky it wasn't chocolate.
Fondant. Ate all the fondant. It was like pink fondant, all vanilla, all icing,
disgusting.
gone. I mean, he ate the whole thing. And then my wife was like, "Oh, we didn't eat the metal." Like there was like these things like said. I don't know. He didn't eat the metal. No, he ate everything but the metal.
Oh, at least he didn't eat them. At least you didn't end up at the vet.
Yeah, I just would have left it. I'd have said, hopefully, it's just ripping him apart inside.
What did your wife say about it?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you can't say that.
I'm joking, people. No, she was just like, your dog ate the freaking cake, and I was mad because I wanted another piece, but and it wasn't freaking cheap either.
I want another piece of
It's
cake.
challenging. He's got this like hour, like at night, like it'll be like 10 o'clock, and he just starts like going all over the house and like grabbing things and just eating it. I'm like, dude, stop.
I thought you would send him to training.
I did. He's just a golden. I need to swim. I need to take him to like a pool, like every day. Just have him swim laps. Just get him really tired, and then like as he starts to, just pull him out.
Just what? Leave him in there the whole time. And he tries to get out. Like you're sitting there picking him back in, like he's a Navy SEAL.
It's got to get him
why is he
tired.
training?
I gotta train him some more.
You gotta go to boot camp.
I know.
Like a 4-week thing.
4 week. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't like that shit.
Why?
It's like 4 weeks. That's like a month.
Yeah.
It's like
You want him to keep eating things
5
off the counter?
G's. No, I'm gonna shock his ass. Put the shock collar on him, and I just wait. Jump up there, Brody. Gotcha.
Gonna go get some cake and put it on.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I would never. Come on.
So the Brody thing is still a challenge? How
No,
old is he
yeah,
now?
he's a challenge. He's only 7 months.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
I guess that's not
He's
terrible.
like 75 pounds. If he'd be in here right now, he'd be up on our table. He'd freaking be knocking over everything. All the cameras would
Well,
be
he'd
down.
eat, like half
He'd
the
eat
wires
the
and everything.
freaking corner. He'd eat everything. Everything would be gone.
So what do you do? So you don't crate him?
He's crated. No, not. He doesn't really crate. We're not crate trained. So at night he sleeps out, but he doesn't do any damage at night. He literally sleeps. He's a good boy at night. It's like when he wants to like be mischievous.
So if you all leave, you let him just
No, we
around the
put
house?
him in like the mud room. So I like keep him in one with a gate, and he just does. He's fine. He's good.
You gotta crate him.
I know.
It's good for them
I
because
know,
they get
I know.
like better sleep
yes,
and all that stuff.
Yes.
They learn it.
Yes.
Why don't you crate him? Are you afraid to?
I don't know, because I don't know. I need to do that. Okay. I think it's a good time to end this episode. Okay, we've gone far enough, but stay tuned for our next episode 31. I think we might go to my buddy's Chris's shop. Maybe Pat's. I got to figure this out. Maybe we could do it. Sit down, have a
Golf?
few beer. No, golf as well. I think golf might be before the shop. We need to go golf. We're gonna put some money on certain things.
Like what?
Drives, long
Okay.
drives,
Okay.
long drive competition.
Okay. I'm good with that.
All right, and then
How many balls you lose?
and then we're gonna go to Dan's house and we're gonna play a game of pig and see. And it's gonna be for the Senna. Okay, bye.
All right, well, I will challenge. I'll put up any car in certain things against you. We still have our poker game we still have to do, so
I don't like poker.
we'll have to do that. But we'll see you guys next week. Check us out on Apple, Twitter, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.